Good evening, ladies and gentle people. What's going on? We hope you're all doing good tonight. Happy Monday. Back for another little bit of Formula One tonight. Scheduled the Canadian Grand Prix. Now, I'm not 100% sure if we're going to do more than one tonight, but it will be the Canadian Grand Prix at least that we're going to take on. If we get a little bit of time, we might tackle two. Where do we leave things off on Friday? Did we get everything done that we needed to get done? Research-wise, we can see there's an alert there. 15 days. In fact, we don't have any resource points. We must have done everything. I think we left ourselves in a good place on Friday, actually. What's going on, Queen? In nice and early tonight. Let's not waste any time.
We have a part or two ready for development because they finished research. Let's get that in motion, shall we? Head to engineering for more info.
It's a shame it's just research. If it was development, I would be much happier, but it's only research. Oh, God. We need more development. We've only got 480 resource points. I don't think we're going to be able to buy anything. No, doubt it at this point. 14 days, 18 days, 950. We can't even upgrade that. Can't do anything for engine. Nope, we need improvements. And I'm just not desiring to spend any money. Not desiring to spend any money on durability. My God, I couldn't even think what that was called there. So we'll just get into it. Do you know what we'll do? We'll go with Blakely today. We'll give Blakely a chance. Try and get some points with Blakely. Let's see how we get on. But we've got Canada. I really like Canada as a Grand Prix. I really like Canada as a Grand Prix. It's a great circuit. It really is. If it's dry. If it's wet, it's an absolute bitch to handle. But fingers crossed we get a dry circuit for Canada tonight. Come on, game. Load in for us. It's a dry one. Perfect. It's a dry session. Just what I wanted. I don't enjoy Canada in the wet. A couple of heavy traction zones that I'm not best with. So what we'll do then is, as always, we will stick on lesser components here. Get through practice on the lesser components. Come on. No, don't have to worry about the gearbox actually. We've got plenty of those. Quick skip through practice and get on with this race. Hopefully we get better success tonight actually, because we've had rotten luck with practice sessions so far over the past few Grand Prix weekends. Hopefully we can get through them with minimal failures tonight. Fingers freaking crossed. 3 out of 3 so far. Are we going to get a clean sweep here? 4 out of 4. Come on, be good to us. Give us one last one. There we go. Clean sweep. 5 out of 5. Who would have thought it? We can't do anything there. We've got 5.5 minutes left of this session. And we can't do anything there. So we'll just skip forward to practice 2 for that one. Try and get some development points on the board nice and quickly tonight. So what's the chances then? Do we bin it into the Wall of Champions or not? That's the big fear with Canada. The Wall of Champions, last turn before the start finish line. It's always a fear. Right, practice 2. Give us another clean sweep here. Come on, track acclimatization. 100%, this will be fine. Perfect. Drag, 70%. Are we going to get that one on the board? Nope, there's our first failure. Straight back into it. Come on, it's 70%. Looks like it worked. Another pass. Come on, we're on a roll now. Let's get this over and done with. I just want to get into the race. Another failure. Another goddamn failure. Come on. We passed 8 minutes. We can only just squeeze this one in with 20 odd seconds to spare. That's fine. Perfect. Hopefully we can score some good points tonight. Resource points, R&D points. That's the aim of the game. Try and get some upgrades developed for this car, because by God it needs it. We're so behind. We're so behind, especially in Blakely's car. I think to even get in the top 15 in this race is going to be an absolute unbelievable achievement. I was lost for words there. Yeah, to get top 15 with Blakely is going to be huge around here. We know we're heavily underdeveloped, so it's a heavy power track as well. That big back straight. It's going to be tough. Do you know what? You're actually going to need quite a balanced car around here. with the way the cars are set up, the way the track's set up, sorry, we're going to need a really balanced car. But also we need a lot of speed. It's a hard dynamic to balance here. I might actually go for a setup tonight. Do you know that? Let me have a quick look. Apologies. Let me have a quick look here, because I think I fancy putting a setup on Blakely's car for this one. Hopefully this loads up in time, actually. We don't want the Spanish Grand Prix. No. Come on. F1 setups. We want the Canadian Grand Prix, which is this one right here. Oh, in fact, before I do push enter, let's not make any silly mistakes here. Let's switch out these components. We'll go for that. We'll go for that. Why not? Get a couple of these guys switched out. Nice and fresh car for us tonight. 47% for electronics. That'll be okay. Famous last words, right? Famous last words. Right, we will go with this one right here. I'm dragging this afternoon and made some caffeine and might fall asleep. The sound limiter's been hitting late breaks. Do you know what? I've had worse wake-up calls. I've had worse wake-up calls than that, Keith. I hope you've had a good day, mate. I hope the surgery wasn't too bad today for you to sit in. Fingers crossed that went nice and smooth. He wasn't actually in surgery. His son was in the the orthodontist. But yeah, hopefully that wasn't too painful for you or your son. Right, F1 session info. Let's try and get a setup on this vehicle. F3 it is, isn't it? It was it was all good, that's fine. I thought you said it wasn't good at all there. Right, we're going to go 1918 across the wings. These are just the pro setups I'm kind of looking at here. I don't think I'm brave enough to go for 65 on the diff. We'll maybe do it to start with. Geometry, minus 3.5, minus 2. So we want a really pointy car here by the looks of it. There we go. Suspension, 28. Oh, we're going soft. 28.4. We want 13, we want 21, really stiff rear end. These cars kind of like a stiff rear end actually. And 50 for the rear anti-roll bar. Brakes, 100% and 54, that tends to be how I run the cars anyway, so that's quite good. And then tyre pressure's 26.9. We're not going overly we're not going OTT with the tyre pressures. Typically, the game likes you to have really hard tyres to help with the cooling of them, but we're going to go 26.9 and 25.5 front and rear tyres. Check the setup saves this time. Yes, Queen, absolutely, definitely have to save this one. We'll save this for F1 Canada dry. We'll save that one. Cool. So we've got a custom setup. We're going to go out on the soft tyres. Do we need to take any fuel out of this actually? Let's not. Let's go and get some times on the board, right? Let's go for it. Let's go and get some times on the board and see how we do around Canada. I just got a message. What's this about Isaac Hadger? Isaac Hadger, ironically, Isaac Hadger set to join Red Bull as Verstappen's teammate for 2026. There you go. Just came through my phone there. We kind of knew that was going to happen, though, didn't we? We knew Tsunoda essentially wasn't going to be the teammate next season. Canada Dry, nice drink pun. Canada Dry, I've never tried that, so that's lost on me, Queen. Apologies. That's completely lost on me. But I'm sure it's good. Whoa, why have I got no steering?
I'm afraid we've dropped to P22. P22.
I have 0 steering input. What's going on here? Where do we get that again? Have I lost all sense of navigating this menu? Career settings, simulation settings. There we go. Nope. Controls. My God, I couldn't even see that there. My G20 settings, edit, calibration. Huh. Something isn't right. What's going on, Mikey B? I hope you're good. You think it's a ginger ale you haven't had one in years, though. I've never heard of it, I've got to be honest with you. How was my weekend? It was very good, thank you. It was very good. I hope yours was as well. Right. Yeah, I've got steering input now. That was very bizarre. Literally had zero steering input. But yeah, it was a good weekend, thank you, Mike. I hope yours was good as well, mate. It was good and quiet. Sometimes the best weekend, right? No, I lost the back end. I knew that was going to be a corner cut.
We've been pushed down to P22.
It was a warm-up lap. It was a warm-up lap. Will I be doing range sport streams in the future or moving away from the game? I need to make space on hard drive. I think I'm going to wait for the full release at this point now. We've kind of done everything on that early access that we can do at this point, I think. And we're just repeating ourselves whilst playing a Formula 1 game where we repeat ourselves constantly. But I think for me, range sport, I think I've kind of done everything I need to do for early access. Lost the back end again there. I'll see how it goes. Usually a Thursday stream, but I'll see how we go going forward. But for me, I feel like I've done everything on Ren Sport at this time. Touch of the grass wasn't good there. God, this car feels so different with a setup on it. The back end is so snatchy. Way too late in the brakes just there, that's going to cost me. Half a second down, Jesus. Try and get a toe off this Aston Martin, that'd be handy.
Less than 1 lap of fuel left now, the tank's pretty much empty.
No! 1.6 seconds would have been up there. Oh, that hurts. So that would have been a 1:14.788. That's bad. Shit. No! Need to be very cautious of the corners, and it still wouldn't have been a good time. Oh my god, we would have been second last there. Jeez. That's not good. I am probably going to try and take a couple of extra little bits of fuel here as well and try and get in an extra couple of laps because it's just too dangerous. You got a confession to make, you're back in a casino. Good luck on that. I've not been in since Wednesday. I've not been in a casino since Wednesday. You've been checking to see if CarX has an update for Xbox yet and still nothing. I have been tracking that online as well. And still no updates being pushed for CarX for console players, which is really shit because it is stopping us playing that game together. So hopefully we do see that one changed or fixed or sorted, however you want to. We need to stop cutting corners, come on. But hopefully we do see that getting pushed through because we really need everybody to be able to play CarX. You can even see it on other streams. I've watched a few other streamers playing it and they're seeing the same problems, ones that are actually bringing the community in or just generally trying to play the game with people. Fuck off. Stop cutting that corner, come on. Come on, screw the head here. let's get a good lap on board. I'm going to turn rewinds off. If we can get the practice done, or the qualifying essentially here done, we'll get rid of this practice, because this is just blatant cheating as far as I'm concerned. Snap at the back end there. A lot of time to make up on this last corner. Gotta get this last corner nailed.
We've been pushed down to P22.
It's only 0.6, it's not good enough. Go for a recharge lap here. Right, so I've missed a hell of a lot of questions there. Key, Sino and TDU, I assume so. Oh shit, shit. Don't stream and drive. Upgraded the setup last time, how is it feeling? It does feel a lot better, the car does feel a lot faster, and we've got a custom tune on the car for this race as well. It's a lot pointier, it feels a lot quicker. Very much unexpected. The car is literally turning where I want it to turn, and it's not something we've been used to with this one so far. So yeah, it certainly feels different, it feels faster as well, which is good. We needed faster, we needed pointier. So overall the car does feel better. It does feel better. Love how the voice changes on corner. That's
okay,
just blind
just
panic,
2 laps
mate.
of fuel remaining now.
That is just blind panic, is all that is. You want the Benz? I want the Benz as well. I've still not got it. It took Queen over 200 chances and 25 jackpots. Yeah. I've still not got the Mercedes. I need to get it. Try and set myself up well here. Made up 1.3, geez, oh. Oh, that's over the last lap where we went slow. My god, I thought it was over our fastest lap. We made it 1.3 seconds. Could you imagine? We made up 7.5 seconds already on our fastest lap. What the hell? Yellow, yellow. We're not fast. We're not fast. We're struggling. And that's probably all she wrote at this point. That's probably it, guys. Ugh. That's not a good quality. That's not a good quality. But we go from the back. It is what it is. What else have we got? A couple of questions if you don't mind, so you don't have to switch machines or Tega brakes with those 200 spins. Right, okay, yeah, I see what you're saying there. I had to read that twice. I I think it's superstition changing machines. Is it really going to change all that much? I don't know.
With qualifying complete,
Where
all
did
that
we even
remains
qualify?
now is the main
Back of the grid, I
event.
suspect.
We'll be live and
Oh yes.
uninterrupted for the Grand
Oh
Prix
yes.
tomorrow.
By about a
So
tenth
make
of a
sure
second. You
join
guys
us
can't
then.
see that's underneath the screen, the camera. Let me quickly take that off for a second. Yeah. Just about a tenth of a second, so it's not too bad, but we're so far off everybody else in Blakely's car. It's 100% my fault, because we've just gave it 0 upgrades, so we deserve it. But we'll feel full pain here in Blakely's car. It'll be a lot of fun. Why the hell not? You were trying doing both, had on auto-clicker overnight, many nights since the casino dropped and nothing. Yeah, I think a lot of people are in the same boat as you, my friend. Auto-clicker's on and still got nothing. Still got nothing. Upstairs and with the prize car in my line of sight to the left of me. That's good superstition, Queen. That's good superstition.
So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid
On the middle
rundown
machine,
looks like.
we got this. How does the upgraded car feel?
Lewis Hamilton lines up
It's
on
snatchy.
pole position.
It's
And
very
Oscar
snatchy,
joining me in
but
the
it's kind of the way I
commentary box.
wanted it to be. It wasn't point enough. It wasn't snatch enough.
If we don't want to be stuck near the back for most of the race, you're going to need to push early on. Good luck.
It wasn't powerful enough either. So it feels better. Right, I know I say we're not going to be doing this, but I'm just going to have a look. Can we do a one-stop? Let's have a look at an alternative strategy here. Right. Get rid of that. Hards. Mediums. No, there's simply no option to take this to a one-stop. Do we try a one-stop? What about if we started on mediums, take them as far as they'll go, get rid of that stint there maybe? Nope. Get this onto the hards. Come on. There we go. Jeez. Right, so that's the crossover, medium to hards. It's just not giving the opportunity, the option to go hards to the end. You'd have to do everything once. Yeah, I know. I don't think that's going to be our option there. I think we go hard, medium, soft, edit this strategy, take those down to the soft tyres. It says we're going to be slower. Are the tyres going to fall off that much? I don't think so. So it's medium, mediums. Why can't I get my normal strategy back? No. There we go. 14. What have I done? Why can't I get back to the time we had? There we go. We'll take that strategy. Let's stop fucking about with it. Risky? Yeah, we're not going to risk a one-stop. Definitely not. I do think I want to start in mediums, though. I do think I want to start in the medium tyres. We want to take those to lap 11. We're going to lose 1,000th of a second. Is that the case? 10, 15, 10? 11... 13, 11, something like that. We'll figure this one out, right? We'll go with that. I'd rather start in the mediums, try and get a good start here. We'll go with that. We'll go with that. Car setup, take a couple of laps of fuel out, just a little bit. Right, make sure I've got everything up to date, everything's good. You manually click the casino watch the stream. That's very nice of you. Thank you so much. Don't want to use too much time in the beginning, but at the same time you have to gain positions in the beginning, so you have to push hard on the brakes. Yes, exactly that. And the fact we're starting 21st place, I need to make up as many places as quick as possible. That's the way I kind of look at it. So it's a gung-ho start, medium tyres. I don't know if many others will be doing that either, so let's go for it. Couple of medium runners next to us, or ahead of us rather. we don't have our setup on. Oh, you swines. It's taken my setup off. My differential and brake bias had all reset, so that tells me the tune we built for the car, I say we built, the tune I stole from online for the car, isn't fitted for the race. It was fitted for qualifying, but not for the race. That's very annoying. Switchback worked alright there. If I can get traction. Come on DC, let's go. Yes! Let's go, Blakely. Make use of these medium tyres. Track limit warning number 1. Still spinning.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
I don't know if you're talking about you in the casino or the back tyres of this car. See if we can make some inroads in on Sonoda here. Whoa! I totally forgot to turn that off. Yep. Forgetting we've got the all the assist turned down as well now, and I can't just jump on the throttle. I don't mind you passing me, hit that DRS line, helps me out on the back straight. Beautiful. Where's our DRS? Here, it's here. And we don't get it, because the DRS is on the exit of that corner. God damn it. It's going to be hard. Give me traction. Here we go. No, second warning. So we cannot ride that curb too hard on the left coming into that section. It's just going to spin the back end of this car regardless of what it is we're doing. DC's right up the inside over here. Gonna have to be careful. I'm going to take your front wing. There you go, you can have the corner. But I'll have the apex. We get a good lunch out of there, that's good. Went and grabbed a cup of coffee, 3 fistful of nerds, gummy clusters from the kids. It should be buzzing. Sugar overload. Class. That was better. Much better. But Ocon's got past DC, that's not good. He is on the medium tyres though. Back end is so goddamn twitchy. Whoa! Oh, that corner! Did I finish the weekly events to get the livery? I didn't. I don't care about that livery for the BMW. I've got the Avant livery that I built for it. I don't care for it. It's sad because I'm losing so much passion for that game now. The basis, the foundation of this channel, and I've lost all passion to play it. And it's very annoying because it's probably the most popular game on this channel. But it's fucking USB. I've simply lost all desire to play the game at this point, which is brutal because I want to play it. I want to be immersed in the game. I want to play it as much as I possibly can. But I can't find the reason to be playing it, and it's so frustrating. And it comes down to something as simple as a livery. I've done every single achievement on the game, or earned everything I need to earn on the game, liveries, stickers, you name it, I've done it. But what for? At this point, I play the game once a week for the live weekly events, and that's it, and it's sad. Maybe there's a hope for Season 5. Come on, David. Maybe there's a hope for Season 5 that, you know, the desire comes back a bit more. Best case scenario, but just disappointed at this point with the game, to be honest with you. I want the fire to come back.
Don't worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Penalty. Fuck off. Oh, guys, I'm having a freaking nightmare with these penalties. I generally have to bail out a little bit and turn penalties down because they're just killing me on every race. Just like that. Fucking corner. Absolutely torturing me. And there goes Ocon. And there goes a McLaren. Why is there a McLaren so far back? Why is Norris all the way back? You've lost love for TDU2. Hopefully it gets better. It's sad because, I mean, most of us in this chat, I would assume, most of us watching this channel were here because of TDU. And the fact that this is now kind of the sentiment here, that maybe, yeah, we're late to it, we very much are late to it, we're probably some of the last folk who were so behind the game in general. The fact that it's now got us to this point, not just, you know, Kingdom 12 and Black Panthers kind of group and people that watch and play the game and things like that. The fact that they've been at that point for God knows how long, that we're only just getting to that point. Come on, guys.
Okay, we lost the position. Try to keep focus.
We've lost track of what I was talking about there. Yeah, the fact that we are so late to the party there for everything that's, you know, the negative mindset essentially for test drive. It's took us this long to get to that point. But is the thoughts now that we're the last of that group, that we're so behind the game, that maybe, you know, maybe that we're the ones that are starting to go, and that's the last of the bunch. I know there's probably still going to be a big group there. I know there's a lot of people playing it daily. I see the pop-ups every day. You know, this person or that person's just logged in to play test drive. Why is this car disappearing from me? I see the pop-ups all the time from Steam. You know, this person's logged in, that person's logged in to play test drive. So there is obviously still a player base there, but without looking at the Steam numbers, it just feels like it's getting smaller and smaller as the days kind of roll on. I'm going to try turning this diff up a bit.
Now. We've got a new strategy if you want to take a look at it.
Are these back tyres completely gone or something? I'm already having to change. Is that how far behind our upgrades are?
Tyre wear's higher than we're expecting.
Yes, they are. The back tyres are completely gone.
Your MFD if you want it.
I can't change this early because then we're going to be struggling till the end of the race. We're going to have to do a 3-stopper. I need to at least get these to lap 8 or 9. Surely. Hopefully. Back tyres are gone. There's nothing I can do with these tyres.
It's degrading fast. We can change strategy if you want. Check your MFD for details.
We're going to have to. I don't want to, but we're going to have to change at the end of this lap onto the hards. Can't even put the goddamn power down.
Understood. Copy that.
So we're going to have to start upgrading Blakely's car because this thing's
We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
so bad. And I missed the corner, and I'm not rewinding. That's on me. Wow. This is going to be a tough one. This is going to be a long one. This ain't going to be a pretty one. I was so looking forward to this race. I still am. I'm still going to try my hardest with this one, but yeah, this is going to be a very tough race. I'll be surprised if you get a top, I don't know, 18th or higher. I'll be very surprised. You've noticed the game start. Oh shit! I forgot to push turn in. Two bugs you noticed recently about sending summer feels kind of pointless. I've noticed
Right, let's go. Come on.
the game's
That
loading
stop wasn't
faster.
great.
It will
We
be
lost some
because they've
time
removed
there.
SARD. Nothing they've done. They've
Okay,
removed
stay
SARD, something
clear
that
of
probably
the
shouldn't have
white
been there
line on the
anyway.
exit. We'll receive a
Tyres went
penalty for
fast, tyres
dangerous
went
driving
way
if you
too
cross
fast,
onto the
which
track.
really worries me for the rest of this race because we've only got one set of hard tyres. I'm going to check that actually, how many hards. I don't think we've got any other hards left. Nope, no hards left. Mediums or inters. Oh dear. So recovery at this point, try and save face. I'd like to try and get 18, P18 or higher. I need to watch Lawson. How much time can we make up for Lawson? We're 15.5 seconds. I think we took a little bit out on that lap, which is good. I think we're going to be stopping for another set of mediums and then probably a set of softs to get us to the end. I think our tyre wear is just way too high. And we just don't stand an absolute chance in hell of getting this car to the end on a two-stop, which is going to be brutal because everybody's going to be on a two-stop. Fastest sector 1 for us though. So the hard tyre is the race tyre, hence why everybody started on it. Maybe the medium becomes a little bit better towards the end of the race. We start burning off some fuel. We can hope. But then again, maybe we can start to make some time up here with clean air. So worried about these tyres. It's going to be such a long race. I love it. What, we just about to start lap 10, 25 laps to go, and we've already done one change, and we're already
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 14.7 seconds.
We're already on 7%. There's going to be a long one, multiple stops. Taking us, what's that, 1.3 we've taken out of Lawson maybe? close the pit window at least. Do you know what, actually, we've not done all too bad. 14 seconds to Lawson. We were in last place by the time we went into pit for these tyres. There's Ocon in the pits. He just overtook us when we started to lose grip. He was on medium tyres. He only got an extra couple of laps. Gasly's in as well. He was on the medium. So yeah, anybody that started on the medium tyre has suffered. Can we catch Ocon here? Still says he's in the pit. I'm going to assume he's pit exit though. Yeah, there he's there. So we're quite far back on Lawson. Ocon, sorry. We have lost a substantial amount of time. But when we went into the pits, we were behind Lawson. And if we could be relatively close to him for his pit stop, it actually doesn't count though, because he's probably going to do one stop less than us, whereas Ocon and Jack Doohan, just looking at the guys close to us that are around us, they're on the same strategy, medium hard. They're going to be medium hard hard or medium hard medium soft, depending on what their tyre allocation is for the weekend. Oh, way too deep into there. Yeah, Ocon's absolutely bitched us that lap. 1.3 seconds. There's Jack Doohan in the pits. Surely we can make up enough time on Doohan there to be either on the back of Doohan or ahead of. Well, let's get on Destroyer. Destroyer. And there goes Jack Doohan, so we've at least got that pass done. Destroyer. Doohan has went medium. So he's getting the pit stops out the way nice and early. Interesting move. How was your weekend, Destroyer? Your weekend looked absolutely fantastic at the race. Tell us about it. Now I don't want to be holding him up too much.
David's coming in for his
I don't need to be
stop now.
fighting Jack Doohan because he's obviously on a completely different strategy, and if he can tow me around this race a little bit whilst on the mediums, that could be best case scenario. But he's going to have to catch me first for me to let him past. Behrman in the pits, Hadger in the pits, Hadger on the mediums, so he's on the same strat as we are. Have we just had a masterstroke here? By pitting early and undercutting everybody. It looks like it. Downside is they're going to have fresher tyres than us for the end of the race. But without speaking too early, we might have done alright here.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 2.7 seconds.
Don't need to be fighting Doohan, we need him to tow us along. He went to Nürburgring, didn't get to see Verstappen or Jimmy Broadbent. That sucks, mate. That would have been class to see them. But at least you got to see the action. Whoa. At least you got to see the action, mate. More than any of us got to see. Did Jimmy take the Ferrari over? That's what he bought the Ferrari for, wasn't it?
Low. Consider changing mode on your MFD or lift a little with gentle braking into corners to recharge it.
I mean, Liam Lawson's only just came out the pits, and that was the target, was to get ahead of him. And he's came back out on mediums as well. So he's getting those out of the way nice and early. They're obviously useless around here. And unfortunately, it's all I've got left to go on to, but unless I'm going to put on a set of softs, which Judging by the wear on the medium tyres, I don't fancy the softs. Bearman sticking up the inside off the back of some DRS. I don't think so, buddy. Whoever plans to go this Sunday turns out some F1 champion wanted to drive on Sunday. Jimmy's team didn't participate in either race, did they really not? Because that's the main reason he bought the Ferrari, wasn't it? Oh no, he wouldn't have participated in the Ferrari. That's for a track day. My head's thinking
Gap to your teammate ahead,
other things.
11.4 seconds.
Whoa. Bearman collected the back end of our car there. Didn't know why the back end spun out. It was Bearman. No. Oh, we were doing so good for so long. My car is there, Bearman. Thank you. It's almost like the AI just don't see sometimes. They just, you know what, I want to turn in here. I'm going to turn in. Now, Jack Doones dropped us by, what's that, 5 seconds. I don't mind that. He is on the mediums. And they're going to wear out... What did he swap lap 10, lap 11? His medium should start wearing out in the next 2 or 3 laps. Less fuel, so maybe 3 laps to 4 laps. I'm trying so hard to look after the rears coming out of those corners, not to light them up. Try and keep as much hard tyre as possible, because I'm very worried about going back onto the mediums again. How are they looking? 32% already, we're only halfway through the race. Yeah, we're going to be a 3-stopper. Oh dear. And that was another car clipping our back end there, causing us to spin. Thank you very much. And there he goes, under DRS. We're not going to make it easy for you. Screw you. But we can't argue with DRS. But we can outbrake you and make the corner. Hell yeah. But there he goes again with more DRS. I'm glad he backed out of there because I did not fancy that chicane too wide.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 9.8 seconds.
No. Fucking there. I wasn't trying to go for the corner, but you still have to leave the space, man. Oh, I'm rattled. I'm so rattled. So if nobody enjoys Friday watching a 34-year-old guy have a breakdown playing a computer game, Well, you're in for a treat tonight because it's going to happen. Although, it was worth it because we just dive bombed Bearman there and we actually made up the place we needed. Park it on the apex. Screw these guys. %36% on those rears. When's our next scheduled stop? Cancelled.
And that's 6 laps until your pit window's open.
6 laps. I mean, it's ironic I say cancel and they gave me the information I was actually looking for.
The car behind is dropping back by about 3/10 a lap. Well done.
Was with the fucking over rotation, come on. Right, so we've got another 6 laps to get through with these tyres, and they already feel second hand, like so second hand. It's not even funny. Doohan has dropped me by 13 seconds, which is slightly worrying. We kind of want to be about 15-16 seconds by the time he pits. I would like to think he's going to pit within the next 2 or 3 laps. Formula drift? Absolutely. This has just turned into a drift car. An absolute drift car. Couple of short shifts, we're doing alright. We've actually made up a second on, or half a second on doing in that lap as well, so we must have done something right, minus all of the rewinds. More drifting out of turn 1, or turn 2 I actually believe that's called. I don't have the rear tyres to be putting power down.
Okay, focus. We need to stay on form.
I'm going to have to short shift these corners. It's the only way I can get any form of grip coming out of them, which isn't too bad. It's actually doing us alright there, the short shift. Stops the back end spinning up and we can get some power down. I mean, yeah, the car's lively, but it's just the fact we've got no grip. And it is Blakely's car that has, what, 2 upgrades all season? It's had no upgrades given to it, unlike Coulthard's car, which has had every upgrade given to it. You ain't getting this one easy, buddy. Oh shit, remember to look at the track ahead. Now, even with the, no, even with the short shift there, still lost the back end. And I think I'm about to get lapped. I really need to start giving Blakely some upgrades because this car is so far off. Tyre wear alone's awful, but everything else this one's not got over Coulthard's car. It's just so far off everything that we really need at this point in the season. Right, AI is going to yield to the Ferrari that's coming up in first place, which is alright. We should get a little bit of breathing room from that.
Blue flag, blue flag.
Oh, mental breakdown starting. Plus the tune didn't stick. The tune did not stick. We'll get there. We'll get there with it, guys. It's all good.
We're not racing the car behind. Let them pass when you can.
Oh, it's Hamilton. Hamilton leading Canada. I'm trying to see the position, but it's frickin' Beerman that's right behind me. Come on, Piastri, get past. This is why blue flags should be gone. I hate blue flags. I don't agree with them. Like, just look how much it's compromised our race alone there. Not to mention, like, he wasn't behind me to give him the pass. Like, what does it want me to do? Just stop in the middle of the track? There you go. I hate blue flags with a passion.
There's a new strategy available on the...
The safety car might be deployed if there's an incident or the...
What actually happened there? Wait. How do we do our cameras here? Like, no, not that one. There we go. Was this my fault or was this Beerman? I think it might have been mine. Yeah, that's my fault, isn't it? I think I boxed him in. I think I boxed him into the corner. Yeah. Okay, yeah, okay, I'll take that on the chin. That's 100% my fault. He went up the inside. And I boxed him in. I'll take that on the chin. That was my fault. Fair enough, fair enough. Fair enough.
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
I don't think I want them, but I definitely don't want these tyres.
Car ahead of you's just fitted the hard tyres. Car ahead now on the hard compound.
Even short shifting coming out of those corners now, we're losing. We're just losing everything. I thought the tyre pot, I think we're a little bit away from, I mean we're not all too far from it. 55% is pretty damn low on a Formula 1 tyre, to be honest with you. We're not a million miles away from a tyre pot.
Feeling the effects of some tyre wear soon, so stay on your toes.
Why is it showing me blue flags? Oh, it's behind. Because Verstappen, it looks like, or
Okay,
Tsunoda
gap to the
perhaps.
car in front.
Just past the racing bills.
10.3 seconds.
I mean, if they've done nothing else here but absolutely destroy Behrman's race, it's a big success.
Blue flag, blue flag.
Max Verstappen. I mean, again, man. Oh, fucking AI. I can only assume I never gave him enough space again, but like, I mean, yeah, it's me. I've not given him enough space. Can we see this differently? Maybe from that car? He could have went onto the grass. It's his fault, not me. Yeah, that's me, that's bad driving, I need to clean up.
Blue flag. I'm afraid.
Does the game not know I've got no rear tyres? I keep losing the back end, leave me alone. Oh god.
Well, what happened? Let me know you're okay.
What's very frustrating here is I absolutely love this track. It doesn't look like it, doesn't seem like it, but I absolutely love Canada.
Blue flag, blue flag. Box, box, we're coming in this lap.
Go on, Hamilton. Right, what did I do wrong that time? Let's take a look. I mean, I don't think that's my fault this time. There wasn't a gap there. Yeah, it was totally my fault. It was totally my fault. I closed the door on him. "100% my fault." I was
Box now, please. Box this lap.
almost trying to convince myself there. So what have we got? 10 laps. Can we do 10 laps on the mediums? We barely managed to do 10 laps on the freaking hards. God. It's like dealing COD, boys. Cheers, but more enjoyable. Mate, it's almost like the AI have got cheats, right? That's almost what it feels like. In fact, we won't have 10 laps, we'll have 9 laps. Because we've been lapped.
Okay,
We'll
off
get
we
these
go,
to the
back
end.
into the race. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. Look after
Which
these
box of
tyres
this
now.
box
and
with all
we'll
the
finish
collisions?
race on this
Probably. We should be up in the dock. Now's where the race starts for us. This is what we're waiting for, right? We're just waiting for the end of the race. A nice set of trusted, reliable, durable medium tyres. Lawson's got past us, but I think he still has to pit again. I think. Hopefully hasn't skipped us in the pit lane. Behrman's 13 seconds up the road. We know he's still got to pit. So we can still ruin his race just a little bit more. Which is a shame, because I like Ollie Behrman. A little bit too eager on the throttle just there, but hey ho. P18, absolutely no chance. There's Behrman in the pits now. So it's time to ruin the rest of his race. Yay! We overtook somebody. What a difference a fresh tyre makes with just a little bit of grip, huh? And there's a corner cut. Fuck you, game. Fuck you. I'm starting to get really annoyed with those corner cuts. And it's me for being lazy for not turning properly. Do you know what I'm going to do actually, straight after this race? We're going to go into a single player race. I'm going to go into I'm going to go into Lando Norris's car.
David's coming in for his stop now.
I'm going to go into single player, Lando's car, same rules, same AI, and just see if I am actually this bad around the track. Or if it is truly this car, just so I don't look completely shit on this stream. Because I'm sure it's the car. But I'm now starting to worry about myself. Have I lost any form of driving ability I've ever had?
Car behind on the medium tyre now.
Fuck you, game. Fuck you, indeed. To quote Step Brothers, fuck you, Dale. Fuck you. Juggling games each day, yeah, I get that.
Okay, gap ahead, 2.4 seconds.
But this is the game I probably play the most right now. It's not even a probably, I absolutely play this game the most of any game I play. And now we continue our fight with Oliver Behrman. There's no way these tyres have already got 12% wear on them. It's not sustainable for a race car. It's not sustainable. It's so bad. Oh, we're really going to have to upgrade this car. It's 100% my fault. I've gave this guy 0, maybe 1 upgrade. I don't even think it was anything major. I was like, yeah, that's shit. That can go to Blakely. We've gave everything to DC.
At the moment, just focus on the driving.
split the upgrades? Yeah, we should. Every other upgrade should go.
Okay.
Fuck's sake, Bearman. Thanks for brake checking me there. Yeah, we should be doing it. Doing it in turn kind of thing, giving them upgrades, but yeah. Push you wide, hopefully you get a penalty. Yeah, we're going to have to, or I'm going to have to rethink the upgrade path that we're taking with this car. Or the lack of upgrade path this car's getting. Or we just don't use it for the rest of the season. Screw Blakely, scores no points, and we just carry on using David Coulthard's car. I don't know what happens at the end of the season actually. If each car gets every available upgrade, or if they just stick to the way they are. Not sure how the game mechanics work this year.
And gap to the car in front, 4.7 seconds.
Still made it. Excellent. And that, could you imagine this was a real life race? How fucking annoyed Oliver Bearman would be at this point. Like, that's his whole race has just been sabotaged by the absolute bollocks performance this car's got. I think he's got us here though. We're going to have to kill this battery to stay in front of him, I think. You're flashing me blue flags, but the car's not even behind me. Come on, game. That was on me. Come on, I just want this race to be over with at this point. Oh, I'm making such a bad effort. Another time. Oh, making such a miserable effort, guys. I'm so sorry to put you all through this tonight, but hey, it might be fun. You guys watching me have a complete breakdown. Struggling in this car. Next race, we will be in David Coulthard's car, I can promise you that.
Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 8.0 seconds.
Oh, nice. We got him there. But this is telling me to see positions. I'm going to get screwed here. I already know I'm getting screwed here. The car's not even behind me to see the position. I had to do that because I was going to get screwed by the blue flags. I'd already passed 2 sets of blue flags, and if I didn't see the position, I would have got a 10-second penalty. Abolish the blue flags. Abolish the blue flags. We don't want them in racing. Can we hang with Carlos Sainz here? Nope. We'll give you the inside, that's fine. Yeah, the outside, sorry.
flag, blue flag.
Yep, I am here, Bearman. Little wanker. How did I get the fucking penalty for that? This game and the penalties. Oh my god. I know I was totally milking it there, but...
We're not racing the car behind. Let them pass when you can. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 11.3 seconds.
Mark, Vincent, Danilo Goldschmidt, a bit of light into tonight's very dark stream. I hope you're doing good, mate. I need to get to the end of this race because we are having... Or, not we, sorry to put that on everybody. In fact, yeah, you guys are having a freaking hard time listening to me tonight. Not having a good race at Canada, which is such a shame because I freaking love this track. But this car is just on a different level and not good. Hence the 20th position. I don't understand the pattern to the cars that are lapping us, because Carlos Sainz lapped us last and he was in 9th place. Now George Russell has just passed us and he's 6th. Have we really been lapped twice? I really hope that's not the case because that's so bad, but it does show where this car is. Maybe even more so where my driving ability of this car is.
And let the car behind through.
And here comes Yuki. I let him through. Screw Yuki Tsunoda. You're out of a drive next season, mate. Sorry. Isaac Hadger's taking your seat. I don't even care at this point. As long as I stay ahead of Bearman, that's all I care about.
Blue flag, blue flag.
Who cares? We're just killing everybody's race here. I don't even care anymore.
We're not racing the car behind. Let them pass when you can.
Go on, Yuki. You can finally go. Albon, I quite like you. You can go. Do you not want to go? Okay. Look at Bearman, a little pussy, pulling out and letting them all past.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 23.6 seconds.
See, this is why we need to abolish blue flags in racing. How much better would it be here if everybody was actually battling to get past the back markers, screwing up races, pissing people off? It's entertainment. We're creating entertainment here. Who cares who won the race? Look at this battle for 20th or 21st place, wherever it was. This is where the money is.
Flag.
Yes, we beat Albon.
Okay, pick
What
up
an
rubber
awful
and bring
race,
it
man.
home.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry you guys had to do that. Just having a leisurely drive in Canada. Worst I've ever driven around that track. What do you mean I never got driver of the day? Oh. Genuinely the worst I've ever driven around that track. That was fucking awful. Dearie dear.
Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One.
I mean, just
Be
how
sure to
far
join
off
us
we're,
for
right?
more
1:14.307
exciting Formula
was the
One
fastest lap.
Very soon.
2 seconds, a lap off the pace. In fairness, David Coulthard was doing relative laps. It's the car. And I'm not just obviously saying that for myself. Our fastest lap was a 1:16.6. Coulthard's fastest lap was a 1:16.1. Half a tenth quicker with every upgrade. It's the car. It's the car. Oh dear. I'm going to go and do a few laps in a good car around Canada just to see where I am. Yeah, no shit, Williams betters. Right, let me come back to the menu in a second. I'm going to go and do a couple of laps around Canada in a McLaren. No, screw the McLaren. What's the worst car in the grid? The Kick Sauber. Yeah, we'll take the Kick Sauber. Or if anybody else suggests a car in the chat, we'll take whatever car you suggest. I think it would be the Kick Sauber, which is the worst car in the grid, and it will show just how bad that fucking car is.
Unfortunately, looks like we've come off second best against our rivals.
Oh well. We'll look at you in a minute. We'll look at you in a minute. Dearie, dearie, dear. That was painful. I am sorry. I really am sorry. That was absolutely painful. Only way it could have been worse is if it was raining. Oh god. I mean, the only way it makes it worse is these bloody loading screens. They take so goddamn long. Right. It's through F1 World, isn't it, to get the Grand Prix? It was, because actually the shot of Canada at the weekend, where it would be is Grand Prix. New Grand Prix will take F1 2025. Canada will take Kick Sauber. Gabriel Bortoleto. Yeah, Sauber. Oh no, I knew Sauber was the worst car, but right, we were clear dry. Yep, that's fine. We can take that as well. Now let's see. Just to, oh fuck! I didn't change laps. I don't know how many laps I'm going to do. Even if I can do a couple of laps, don't have to do the full race. A couple of laps just to see where I am in comparison. I actually think this was the first car I drove on the game, the Kick Sauber. I think so. I need to convince myself it was the car. And I should actually be able to...
Okay, mate. Radio check, please. Radio check.
Load setup. Canada dry. Yep. Now let's really see where the problem was. They were corner cuts. So there isn't rules on multiplayer mode, obviously. But we're doing 5 laps. Screw it, let's do it in 5 laps. Eleventh place. With a kick Sauber upper inside, tapping her rear wheel coming into Wall of Champions. That was Lawson.
Okay, DRS is now available.
I mean, you can see the power difference. Just alone coming out of the corners, yes, we've got more grip. But you can physically see how much more power the kick Sauber's got here. And ultimately more grip. Yes, we're on soft tyres at this first lap, but can still lose it like I lost the my team car. I'm convinced it's the car. I'm convinced it's the car. And I'm sticking to it. What's our next race? We head to Europe now, don't we? After Canada, we head to Europe. I can only apologise for that last race, guys. That was so bad. And I've got a bunch of messages I can quickly take a look at whilst we're sitting here. What have we got going on? Excellent. Sorry about that, guys. I have to read the message there. So we actually got fan points for that. Oh no, that wasn't ever my team. Sorry. Distractions. Back to the focus in hand. My team career mode is going to be 10-2 Motorsports. Can we recover from what was the very worst race I've ever done in this game? Probably ever. Cool. Right. What can we do here to make the team a bit better? Increase the rate of hiring engineer facility. No, we need the engineering, don't we? We need this car fixed. We need this car fixed. These are all delays. I don't want delays. These are not good options. But I'm going to have to go for them. I'll give it all to chassis at this point. Hard to win with, hard with no upgrades then no tyres. Mate, I've literally made this probably the most impossible season I possibly ever could have done. Yeah, we'll give Blakely some focus because he's not doing well, is he? And perception. Yeah, I've literally made this the hardest possible season I ever could have done it, which is good. It's good. We need to try and keep the sponsors on board as well because God knows they must not be happy with what we've done so far. Right, what else have we got on the board then? We have got the team owner message. Yep, the team ship, we know. You don't have to tell me that. Did they... Oh my god, can I not go back into that message? Yes. They've literally gave us an award for hitting 420. That's excellent. I love it. Right, engineering. What have we got from engineering? Surely we've got some upgrades. I know I need to put them on Blakely's car, but I really want to focus it all on Coulthard's car. We've got a second slot. We've got a second slot. Oh my god. Right. That looks like it's going to give us the biggest upgrade, and we will have it, hopefully, for Spa. Wonderful. We're actually going to be able to do 2 upgrades or developments at one time. God knows we need it. Right. These all look like minors. Front wing profile looks like a major, but could we be doing... Oh no, that's going to be a good upgrade to get. Have a look at chassis. 10 days, 14 days. Tyre blankets, no slots available. We can't do that. Can we make the car any more powerful? Nope, we need that upgrade, so we're just going to have to do the front wing flap profile. And we should have that for the UK Grand Prix. Apart from that, I don't think there's jack shit we can do here. 12 days, we can do something here. Right, we need engine now, I think. What have we actually got here? Resource points. Morale in your aero department is easier to improve and harder to damage. Screw morale. Nobody needs that. Who needs morale? It's what most bosses would tell you. Allows 2 developments upgrades in the chassis department. New tier of powertrain upgrades. I'm probably going to have to go with that. We need some more power in this car now. We're getting somewhere. We're starting to get somewhere. 21 days for that. 26 days for that. Facility improvements. We've just done all that. That's fine. I think we're pretty much there. Let's advance forward, see if we can get any upgrades on the board. Nope, failed. Fucking hell, this car. Oh, this car.
Hey, Chief. We've got multiple parts out of research. Don't forget to develop them. We've got performance sitting on the table that we could be getting into the car.
Why can't we get upgrades to work here? It's a reliability upgrade. I'll give it to Coulthard. He's our best chance. Rear wing failed. And we're not even going to get it for the UK Grand Prix. We have got no luck with this car. Literally, and we've got no... What do we do here, guys? What the fuck do we do here? Oh, God. Answers on a postcard, because it's all the luck we're going to have left. Postcard luck. That's all been done. Nothing I can do there. Energy cells, that's fine. That's fine. Tyre blankets. Maybe it helps our tyres a little bit, but I'm not holding all too much hope. Not holding all too much hope here. Racing Bull, or Red Bull Ring. Let's do it. Let's take Coulthard. Let's have a better weekend. I'm going to quickly go and grab some more water because I've ran out, guys. I will be back in 2 little minutes. Righty-ho! In fact, don't forget the camera, because apparently that affects the microphone. I've still not checked why that is. Workstation. And we've got a wet race. Oh god, we've got a wet race, and I ain't even risking it. I'm not risking it. We're going to be putting on assists for this one. Coulthard's car. We'll drop it down to get the practice sessions done. Use some old components here. Don't think I can put that on. Oh, we can. That's cool. Try and save any component that we have got into the sessions. It's going to be a wet one. Can we find a wet setup? No, we're not going to do a setup actually. Yes, we are. Who am I kidding? We're going to do a setup. Success. Let's try and get some points on the board. What we're doing here, we are doing Austria. Are we getting a clean sweep with Coulthard's car? Fingers crossed we get a clean sweep here. That'd be good. Yay! Wonderful. On to the next setup. Right, I think these are all going to be dry setups, which isn't good. Yeah, these are all dry setups. Into the next session. Quick practice 2. That's 2024 setups. There's 2025 setups there. Is it going to give us some wet ones though? I don't think so. We might just be using the base profile for wet. Success. Fail. Track, it is going to be Austria. There we go. Car, we'll base it on the Sauber because it's the worst car. Weather, we want to go for wet, and we are on the steering wheel. Search. Nothing's been uploaded, so we're just going to go for a base setup. That's fine. Base setup for the wet. We'll go with that and see how we get on. First we need to get some bloody resource points. Hey! Ran out of time. I think we've not even got enough time, and if that one fails, we've not got enough time to get anything else done there. What a team this is, right? What a team. Absolute catastrophe of a team. Last chance saloon. Practice 3. Quick practice. Let's get the last resource points. Get Austria out of the way. It's going to be wet. It's going to be a struggle. In fact, it's not going to be a struggle because I'm going to put some assists on. We need to get points. We need to get morale back up in the team. We need to do something with David Coulthard. After Canada, something needs to happen. Ah dear. Thank you guys for sticking with me though, however many's in here. It's not a lot, it's not surprising. It's been fucking miserable. We need to get one on the board. 6:20, we can't even get it done. We've only got 6 minutes 4 seconds left. We didn't complete the full Buno. It is what it is. It is what it is. You wonder if Paku could do a better time with Blakely cars? Yeah, Blakely's car. It'd be interesting. I certainly couldn't. It was fucking awful. It was awful. I'm not sure if Paku's actually played this yet. I did ask him if he wanted to join on for a 2-player season. Probably understand why he doesn't want to at this point. Because we've not had much success, have we? Right, 43% should be fine for Austria in the wet. I'm not concerned about that. That can get changed over. 43 laps on electronics is fine. 46 on the gearbox, not worth risking that. Yeah, we'll stick with that allocation for DC. Let me just double check we've done everything there. 0%, 58, no, 23, 43, 0, so we're new energy store, 34 on the turbo, 43 on central electronics. Could we get away with the energy store? It's not worth risking it, is it? I don't think so. I mean, just look, I mean, that graph alone is enough to tell us. That graph alone is enough to tell us where we are in this championship. We're what, 510 points maybe there? 510 points, Kick Sauber 540, 550, 545, and that's off the next worst car. Then we're up at 560. We're 60 attack performance points essentially off of what the best car is, and somehow the Aston Martin is now the best car on the grid. Didn't have that in my bingo card this weekend. So the race is only going to have wet laps towards the end. Dry, dry, dry. Cloudy, wet, wet, dry. This is going to be a fun one. Strategy is going to be key then. That where did we do that again? Sugar. We're going to want to be on a hard tyre, I would assume. Could the hard tyre carry us to the crossover? We're not going to fuck about with that. We're not going to fuck about with that. F7, come on. Where are we going here? I don't know. We're not going to mess about with anything. Nice and simple. Positive energy, onwards and upwards, exactly. We got it on hard for everything. We do have it on hard for everything.
Bear with us a few minutes. I'm afraid we're losing hydraulic pressure. There's a leak somewhere in the system, so just sit tight for a bit.
Of course we are. Right, we can have a quick look at the car setup. Increased top speed. I'm fine with that. What I'm going to try and do here, because I think I can, is I'm going to do a set of laps with no assists, and a set of lap with assists to see how much faster I am. Yeah, we'll do it with that. Medium assist, so I've not got on full traction control off, but you can kind of seen how that went on the last lap. I'm going to go and do a set of laps with medium assists, and a set of lap with no assist, with full assist, just to see what the level is. I know my level's not high, but you know.
And that's P13, P13.
Right, get that down to 54. Get that up to 50. I thought Albon was coming back across that corner, taking off the front of our car there. Fortunately didn't come back across the track. I was really worried he was going to though. Right, box. Nope. Box straight away and get straight back out for another lap. Same tyres, not going to waste the tyres. Or will I? Will I change tyres? Let's have a quick look what they
Radio
look
check, please. Radio check.
like. 7% wear. Yeah, we can afford a new set of tyres. Straight back out. Come on. We're in the faster car. We looked a lot better there. Convincing myself once again, but we did. We looked better there with Coulthard's car.
We've been pushed down to P17.
Two tenths already. Don't mind that
We've
at
only
all.
got 2 laps of fuel left.
Half a second. Good time made up. Completely different track, I know, but the car just feels so much better already. Who would have thought it? Upgrade your car, it'll be better around the track. So it keeps us P11, right? And then for one last dummy test here. What do I want to do? I want to stick on a new set of tyres. Plenty of time to do it. I'm going to stick on full assists, go to track, flying lap. See if I make any improvements with that. Probably gonna, because I'll be more committed into the traction zones, but I don't want that to be the case. The big worry I have got is I've not used wet weather in this game yet. Up a tenth, it's not too bad. It's comparable, so it shows we're actually doing alright without the assist.
Now we've been pushed down to P11.
Right, here's the traction zone I'm going to make time up though. Yeah, there you go, 2 tenths. And here. 3 tenths, another 2 tenths made up there. A little bit quicker, but not. I wouldn't say we've made a great deal of progress having assists on. Awful gear change set up for me there. A tenth or two, it's not really the big improvement you would expect to have all of the assists on, so I don't actually mind that. It's quite confidence inspiring. The biggest fear I've got though is heading into wet weather. What we're going to look like with wet weather.
Goodbye for now then, but really we're just getting started.
P9.
Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
P9 with Coulthard's car with all of those upgrades. I know it's a completely different track to Canada, but for reference, Blakely's fucking last place, and you guys can't see that again, but he's half a second off the pace. Right there. Half a second off the pace. So it convinces me even more. It convinces me even more that the car is the problem. Blakely's car is the problem. It needs upgrades. It desperately needs some upgrades. Deary dear. I wonder how you actually track. It's something I've not tried to do yet. How do you track what upgrades have been fitted to DC's car? Can see the time, not the gap. Yeah. I hope I fixed that for you. I'm going to have to see how you can track what upgrades are fitted to Coulthard's car and what upgrades are not fitted to Blakely's. Develop those upgrades and upgrade Blakely's car. So we've got two of the same, essentially. It's annoying. It is. I know it's the way Formula 1 is, but I wish it would upgrade the same parts and fit them to both cars. First driver, second driver scenario. What's this? They were brought on. Oh, these loading screens. Come on. They were brought on a few months ago, mate. Shouldn't have been high. Can you just side by side compare them or something? I think you can, yeah. I think you can when you're in the development menu. You can see where both your cars are sitting. So we'll maybe have a look at that once this race is over. We've absolutely blasted through it so far. Why change that? It's just absolutely horse. The only thing I do want to take a look at here...
Okay, radio check. Radio check.
No, we can't.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
I was hoping we could nurse... I was hoping we could maybe nurse the hard tyres to the wet weather, but I don't think that's going to be possible. No, it's not. What about then if we went hard medium? Would that get us to the wet weather? Yes, it would. That would get us to the crossover. Let's do that. Let's do that. And we will knock out some fuel here as well, especially we're going to get some wet weather. 1.6 extra. Let's go for it. Let's not think about it. Come on. Yep, that's on me. Oh, come on. No more replays. Come on. Screw the nut here. How can we be sitting here in P4?
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
I don't understand the balance. I don't understand this balance, how we were so freaking bad around Canada. Like, we were not competitive to any degree with Blakely's car. I know it's got no upgrades, but Coulthard's car's got, what, 6 upgrades fitted to it? It cannot be up here. So this then tells me that the difficulty level is not high enough, but then we go and get into Blakely's car, which, yes, has got no upgrades, but is just so far off the pace. I don't understand the balance. I don't know what I need to do to get us in that right balance. Like, realistically, we should be where we were with Blakely's car. Completely understand that. It's got no upgrades. But equally, we shouldn't be here with Coulthard's car with upgrades. I don't know where we get this balance right. Or do we just drive Coulthard's car all the time and up the difficulty even more? Itchy chin, very thoughtful. If any of you guys can make sense of the balance, please do. Let me know. No, it's too wide. I would thought for sure I was going to get a track limits there. I'm there. Yep, got one that time.
So we're expecting rain in about 10 to 15 minutes.
Did the tune save this time? I didn't put one on. I couldn't find a wet weather tune, and I didn't look for a dry weather one either. The only thing I did differently was take some fuel out the car. And on that note, with no tune, the car feels really good. Like, literally having zero issues with Coulthard's car. We're sitting in fourth place.
We've got a full course caution. The safety car's out. Keep an eye on the delta. We need to keep it positive to avoid a penalty. Slow down, maintain positive delta. Okay, we're more or less into the pit window now. If you want fresh rubber during the safety car, we're ready for you.
Red flag. Very first red flag of 2025. Oh, what do we do here then?
Okay, we've done all right so far, but this is a chance to take a breath. We've got another half of this race to go, and there's still a big opportunity there.
So, they want to put us on... Oh, they want to leave us on our hards. What about if we... No. Go onto our mediums here. Would they get us to the rain? They would get us well into the rain. And I'm thinking medium, as we're not guaranteed to need wet tyres and they'll just be faster all round. Yeah. Yep, let's do it. Medium tyres. Did we have a red flag in Monaco? I don't remember that.
To get this start spot on. Come on.
Bad start. A little bit dirty there. I was reading the oh, you fucker, I don't know what happened there. I was too busy reading the option for the new pit strategy.
Car out. This is a good opportunity to pit. We'll be a bit longer than planned on the next tyres, but we can make it work. Just remember, we'll probably lose track position. Okay, clear.
Come on, Max, give me a little bit of space here, mate.
Okay, copy that. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
There's the rain starting to fall.
DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled.
As soon as DRS is disabled, we need to dive in for intermediate tyres.
This is our true position. We're on the same strategy. They've pitted as well as us, so warm up your tyres
Yeah,
and make the
boy.
most of this stint.
Rain is now falling down the screen, the car's sliding. It's quite a lot of rain. I didn't even check why we got a red flag. But we've still got
Okay,
DRS.
so we're leading our teammate by
We're still dry tyres.
11.0 seconds.
We're doing alright here. I generally don't remember the red flag in Monaco. I think I was hoping for one. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we did get one. Maybe we caused one. I wouldn't be surprised if we caused a red flag. Dive bomb. Short shift. Good, we've got traction. Medium tyres coming up trumps there. Max on the hards. I think those hard tyres are going to be a mistake. That rain looks like it's starting to fall a bit heavier as well now. Wrong line through there. Could not get any power down. Max all over the back of the car. I'm actually going to let Max pass me here. Get the DRS. No!
Keep on him, you might make a mistake.
I thought that was going to be a penalty for track limits, but somehow it wasn't. Look how much traction he had coming out of that turn. Jeez. Cannot compete with that. Ooh. Said no more rewinds. Park on. Oh well, that's slidey. Park on the apex. Surely we're going to wets. Surely we're going to wets. It doesn't look anywhere near wet enough for wet tyres, but it feels it. Not today, Max. Sorry, my friend. Or not this time, rather. Get out of that racing line. Don't have the slipstream. We need a good turn one here. Oh, back end's gone. Nope, nope, that waste certainly Jonathan
Still
Ross.
not a perfect situation, but I don't think we've got cause to move on to a different tyre yet.
That racetrack's very wet into the braking zone coming up the hill. Thank you, Lewis. At least he left a little bit of room for us. Go on, disable DRS right now so I can dive into the pits. Nobody else is going to do it. Man, this is wet weather tyre. Wet tyre weather. I'm all over the place. We're down 5.5 seconds a lap. Surely this is like a crossover point, no? 5.5 seconds a lap. Cannot fault Hamilton for that at all. That was unbelievable defensive position from him for his car. Amazing. Come on. Disable DRS. Go on, give me that flash. Not yet, and we're now 6.5 seconds a lap slower. Tyre status.
Okay, even though we're seeing cars start to struggle in these conditions, if we pit for inters now, we're going to be too slow and we'll burn them out. Make the best of it for the time being.
Don't know what to do here. Weather report.
So this rain could be with us for a while. Light rain conditions for the foreseeable future. Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now.
You don't feel it, I can promise you that much. Hamilton's starting to struggle, he's dropped back 1.9 seconds this lap.
I know these conditions are tough, but bear with it. I don't think the track's ready for intermediates yet.
Tough?
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 3.7 seconds.
I mean, just look at the clouds above us alone. You can see it's rain clouds. Surely it's time for wets, or inters anyway. Yeah, Hamilton can't get out that corner. How's our tyres looking? 35%? Yeah, we kind of need a new set of tyres soon.
Weather's changing now. We're going to have to change strategy, so it's time to box.
Yes, get me in.
Got that confirmed. Understood. Stopping this lap.
Jesus. Had nothing there at all. Don't need to do anything. New wing. Don't need a new wing. New tyres. Absolutely. The cars ahead did not box. Oh, we could be on for a stall. Oh, an absolute stonker here. If we've pitted,
Okay, mate,
Verstappen and Norris haven't pitted,
stop.
we'll be the lead
Faster than we were
car,
expecting.
hopefully.
That was our last stop. No more
If we can make
scheduled
up
pit stops. Let's go.
5 seconds this lap, 4 seconds this lap, I think. 22 seconds, 24 seconds. We're going to have to make up a lot of time this lap to close that window for Norris. We're quicker out of that corner right there. 23.5. Okay, it's slippy still. 22.8, 22.7, 22.6, 5, 4. So the traction there on the inters already proving its worth. Taking quite a few tenths out of Norris, is now in the pits. Could we undercut these guys? I think we could. I don't think we've got the race pace to stay ahead of them, but I think we could undercut both Norris and Verstappen there in the pit lanes. Looks like Verstappen's only just got to his box as well, judging by the names moving on the top left of the screen there. Where are they? Where are they? They're just coming out of the pits. This is going to be so goddamn tight. No! We've closed them. We have closed the gap massively, but just not enough.
DRS has been disabled by the stewards. DRS will be offline. Wait for further updates.
We could legitimately get a podium here with David Coulthard, which makes zero fucking sense considering we barely finished the race with Blakely last time out. Slidey back end. Nobody wants one of those.
Okay, gap to the car in front, 1.7 seconds. At the moment, the car behind is lapping faster than us by around a second a lap.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. We generally don't have this race pace to stay with these guys. But we'll keep our fingers in here, see if we can hold on to a podium. But solid points, definitely on the table. 20 laps still to go. A lot of work still to do to keep this car on the track. Keep the car in fucking points, to be honest. I want to try and keep a second gap to Hamilton as long as possible here. Oh well, there it goes already. That 1 second gap would have been crucial to keep to Hamilton. We've not got it any longer, so it's probably a matter of time now till he passes. Oh yeah, he's closing at a rate of knots at this point. Oh, that was slidey. I went a little bit ambitious into the last couple of corners there. You can probably see just how far across the curbs I pushed. Oh, he's right in the back of us. I'm not even going to fight it. Yes, I am.
ETA on this rain clearing up is about 10 minutes, so just keep your concentration out there. You're doing well.
10 minutes, so realistically the last 7 or 8 laps of the race will likely be dry if it cleans up enough, dries up enough. 10 minutes and we're doing a minute 10 a lap, so we probably will be the last 6, 7, 8 laps of the race, ideally in the dry. Look at the two guys up ahead, absolutely checking out.
Okay,
4.6 and 6.1.
4.6 seconds.
Come on, keep it together. Get some good points in here. Top 5 would be absolutely ideal. Anything above a top 5 is just stupid. Anything in the top 10 stupid, let's be honest, considering where we were last race. But, oh sugar, that didn't feel good. Neither does that. Yeah, rear tyres are absolutely cooking. 95 degrees on inters isn't good. Where's all the water? Help me cool my tyres down.
Gap to your teammate behind, 33.6 seconds.
Can we fight Hamilton to the dry weather? Weather report.
The radar showing a clear patch on its way. There's about 10 more minutes of this rain. Inters look like the best tyre for now.
Still 10 minutes of rain. So lap 29, lap 30, lap 29, lap 30 maybe? Which is then going to make an even harder decision for us. Do we slug it out on inters when it gets dry and hope for the best, try and get a podium? Or do we jump on a set of softs and try and outdrive everybody? 28% on the rears already. The difference is massive between this car and Blakely's car, or between this car and Verstappen Norris, because they've already checked out 10 seconds and we were only, what, a second and a half behind Norris when they came out of the pits. So yes, the difference is massive between those cars, but the difference between this car and Blakely's car tells me that the difficulty here needs turned up, because we're still 60 performance points, or whatever the ranking chart is there, off of the kick Sauber. So we shouldn't be anywhere near where we are in Coulthard's car. Blakely's car is probably the true performance of this car, but the upgrades we've done to Coulthard's car already just show that there is more in this thing, and difficulty probably needs to be turned up, but the balance between the two cars is just so far off. We'll take a look after the race, just like the difference between the two cars. I don't think it's great enough to be what we can see on track right now between Coulthard and Blakely's car. Teammate.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 36.9 seconds. They're on old intermediates. They're currently 21st. Time last lap, 1 minute 18.9.
8 seconds a lap difference. That's not fair. It's not quite 8 seconds. It's probably about 3 or 4 seconds a lap. I was thinking, looking at the top right there, but that's our fastest lap on the hard tyres, that was. So 1:18 was the time they done. I've just put together a very sloppy lap right here, just trying to cover off Hamilton in some of these corners. Just like this one right here, I'm going to have to use a little bit of battery, outbrake him. But a 1:18 was what Blakely just done. A 1:18. So we're as fast as Blakely in a wet, or as slow as, but 36 seconds off of, he's off of us for the race as a whole. It's a second and a half a lap almost. I don't know, the balance across the two cars is just awful. 100% of that's on me. Need to send upgrades across. Weather report.
Current forecast is 5 or 10 minutes more of rain before it starts to dry up. Inters seem to be the fastest tyre for now.
It's the longest 10 minutes of rain ever, Jesus. If anything, this track feels like it's getting wetter.
You're approaching one of the Red Bulls. There's a Red Bull ahead of you.
11.5 seconds? I'm not approaching a Red Bull. A bit over-ambitious race engineer now. Okay. You're approaching your 50th birthday. Yeah, I'm 34. Thanks. Jeez, oh. Well, a much nicer race than what Canada was. At least I can say that much. Starting to struggle a little bit here. I'm starting to get really worried I'm going off the track. I'm starting to get really worried I'm going to go off the track with these tyres because that back end is gone. 41%.
Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 12.8 seconds. Gap to your teammate behind, 39.5 seconds.
I want to hold Hamilton behind us. I think we can do a podium here. If we can carry on holding him behind us and get onto a set of dry tyres, I think we can do Hamilton and get a podium. Which I don't think we've done yet, have we? We've not got a podium in this car. I think we got 4th place with Coulthard once, but I don't think we've been on the podium. No podium yet. No, I don't think they had. Oh, I don't know how we're going to do this. Oh, that's not good. Here comes Hamilton. Through goes Hamilton! Wrong track, but hey ho. Yeah, I think we'll keep him off, Mikey. I think we'll keep him off. Weather report.
We anticipate an end to this rain in around 5 minutes. Inters look like the best tyre for now.
This is the single longest 10-minute spell of rain ever. Oh shit. Lunar Chris, what's going on? Ooh. Oh. Easy, Tiger. Get off that throttle pedal. How are we looking for tyres now? 48% left rear. Ooh. Hamilton's only 3/10 behind. This is it. This is where Hamilton takes us, I think. Psych. Eat shit, Derek.
It's really dry enough yet to start thinking about slicks. Let's hold on to the inters for a little while longer.
So they're talking about dries now. That's a good sign. But this intermediate period, 16 and 18 seconds we've lost over the top guys. When they came out of the pits, they were about a second and a half ahead. So let's call it 15, 17 seconds. incredible difference with the cars, and I dare say Hamilton, if we let him past 10, 12 seconds up the road he would have been. Antonelli's only closing about 2 seconds
Try
on
to
us
stay with them. They might make a mistake and we could still regain the position.
through the wet period that we've had. When he came out of the pit, sorry, it was 8.2, 8.3 seconds behind us on the pits. Coming out of the pit, sorry. So he's only really closed in a couple of seconds, which tells us we're holding our own there, which I'm actually quite happy with. Nothing much, just hang around after a rough Monday at school. I bet it was a rough Monday. School sucks. I hate school. But if you're finished school now, things are looking better. Go and enjoy yourself. Weather report. Weather report.
Inters seem to be the fastest tyre for now.
Thanks. Tyre status.
It's still not a perfect situation, but I don't think we've got cause to move on to a different tyre yet.
I almost disagree because I'm struggling. So what we're looking at, 10 laps to the end. No! Sorry guys, I'm going to do it. Only time I'm going to do it. Only time. If it happens again, we're done. I'm thinking, what tyres do we take to the end? Do we just stick with a set of hards? I've only got used mediums left, and I think they're going to have quite a lot of laps on
You
them.
should be feeling the effects of some tyre wear soon, so stay on your toes.
Yeah, mediums and softs are both hard. Sorry. Fucking hell. Worst sentence ever. Mediums and softs are both used. This looks dry. Weather report. Weather report.
No rain expected, no rain expected for the time being. Inters look like the best tyre for now. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 19.6 seconds.
Thanks, Hamilton. Gonna return the favour right there, mate. I still wanted to come in for dries. Poor Hamilton. I always preferred Jensen Button. Sorry, Hamilton lovers, but I was a Button fan. %. Oh Jesus. Wow, that cut deep. Sorry. But yeah, truth hurts. I was a Button fan. And the back tyre just tried to overtake me there. Come on, bring me in. Bring me in for dries.
Affirmative, medium tyres at the next stop.
There's not enough laps left to go into hards. Fuck off. Sorry. Last time I promised, like last race, last time I promise. I was too busy pushing the menu. It's the car's fault. There's not enough laps left to go into hards to actually get any use out of them. What happened?
You're coming up to one of the Red Bulls now. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 22.6 seconds.
I'm not coming up to him. He's put 4 seconds on me in 2 laps. It's the last time of the last time, but it is going to be the last time. Yeah, we were really struggling here. Antonelli's just took out 4.3 seconds. Not in 1 lap, over a course of laps. And I also think we have missed any benefit to pitting. I don't know what we do here. Do we just try and slog this out? If Hamilton goes, Hamilton goes. I would love to get the podium, but it's not an honest one.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 45.4 seconds.
Imagine there was a mechanic gave a penalty every time he did. I mean, there should be a punishment for it, right? You should be able just to use them
Some
cleanly.
information on Doohan. They're retiring from the race.
Safety car? DRS? Do we come in or not? Last lap.
Okay, last lap, 1:17.6.
7 seconds a lap, 20 seconds for a pit stop.
We've got dangerously high levels of tyre wear now. Consider boxing or just nurse them home until the end. Okay, clear.
Yeah, we're boxing.
Confirmed. Dangerously high levels of wear now. Please look after them or consider boxing for a fresh set. Copy.
Oh, this is so risky. What's our tyre wear? 77%. I wouldn't have risked that for the end of the race. How quickly can you do a stop if you do?
There seems to have been a problem attaching the left front wheel. We need to try and put that behind us though and finish this race strong.
7% on these tyres. We'll be fine. How much time can we make up? This is going to be insane. 4 laps to make up 20 seconds essentially. And we're going to be the only person on dry tyres.
Okay, we've been...
Right, okay. Bear with me. Where was the penalty there? Where did I go off track that much that I deserved a penalty there? So it wasn't here. That there is simply overrunning a corner. And for me, that tyre... Can we see the front of the car? I mean, I want to go and say that the front tyre was over white line as the rear was. No, it wasn't, was it? Right there. There's your frame. There's the frame right there. Oh, that's rough. Offside ref. VAR. That's rough. That's a tough one to take. But we go again. It's still very slippy, very greasy into that corner. There was no alternative. Those tyres weren't getting to the end of the race. 75%, 77% rather, wear on the left rear. It was never making it. But I've surrendered a podium. Is anybody pitting at all? I don't think they are. They're not. Oh dear. And I'm not making the progress I need to be making. Oh no! Oh, teammates in the pits. Maybe things aren't that bad.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
One thing I will say is, cast our minds back to qualifying, and we had the 3 sets of soft tyres. And I was like, it's fine, I can use all of these tyres, I won't need them in the race when I do the timed laps with assists and without assists. Yeah, I really could have done with a fresh set of soft tyres for this part of the race. Lesson learned, right? Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Idiot. They might pit. I'm hoping they do. If our teammates pitted, it gives me a little bit of hope. Fuck you. Sorry, guys. I'm chasing the dragon here. F-bombs are unreal. I'm sorry. Hamilton's pitted.
Reminder that you can play around with the RS modes in the MFD or lift sometimes and ease onto the brake pedal for some manual recharge.
Hamilton pitted. It was Hamilton we were fighting, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Hamilton's pitted. Incredible. As Javiho mentioned, anything can happen. Hamilton goes in the pits. The podium's back on.
Okay, so the car behind's just come in. They're now on a soft tyre. Soft tyres on the car behind.
Ocon, you better dive in the pits here. Go on, hold up Hamilton, do me a favour.
Great manoeuvre, you made it look so easy.
Oh, it's not on. Everybody else is going to stay out on inters. Unless they pit on the last lap, like the start of the last lap. Everybody's going to stay on inters. I don't know how this is going to end for us. Well, it's going to end with points. No, Hamilton, get back. Oh, George Russell helping out his old friend there, huh? Come on! Better. Come on, let's get more consistent there, right? Let's stop these silly mistakes I keep making.
Okay, final
Shit
lap.
needs to
Let's
stop.
go. Final lap.
I think the game's broke. It keeps glitching and going backwards. I know. Very weird. I need to get that gone. That shit needs to stop. Like those mistakes, diving deep into corners. Oh man, that's so bad. We're going to be P10. I can't hold off Hamilton any longer. Unless a nosedive. A dive bomb works there. Oh, that sucks, but I still don't think we're going to get to the end of the race on those tyres. 77% tyre wear was just way too much to risk.
Alright, race over.
Oh, it was a difficult one to take. That was a difficult one to take. P9, we were on a podium. Tyres let us down. Story of our life at this team, right? It won't take it under too risky. Yep, lock up. Don't drive. Give him the high line. Exactly. You guys nailed it. Javi-ho, you nailed it. You nailed it, my friend.
After an event like that,
P9,
what the
it
sport has in
sucks.
store for us next time out.
But I
Be
do
sure
think
to
that was
join
best
us
case
once again
scenario.
as we continue to bring you all the excitement of Formula One.
Keeps us P11. Keeps us P11 and P9 constructors, and again it's still super tight. Yeah, we're level in points with Visa Cash App Red Bulls or VCarb. What are we? 9 points off of 7th, 12 points off of 6th. It's so close. It's so close. And it's all been David Coulthard that's took us to that point. Antonelli staying out in those tyres. Ugh. Verstappen actually pitted for mediums and still finished second. Antonelli stayed out on inters. Piastri stayed out. We couldn't have stayed out. Jack Doohan stayed out as well. Oh, not Jack Doohan, sorry. Blakely came in. You guys can't see that, sorry. Blakely came in, put on medium, still finished last. Oh, it's so disappointing, but we could never, ever have gotten to the end. We couldn't have gotten to the end on those tyres. There was just no way. So, it is what it is. We need to get a tyre upgrade as well. Just add it to the list of everything this frickin' car needs. We need a tyre upgrade. It was fun though. But, before we wrap off, we'll do the admin. I want to take a look at that car comparison. I want to see just how different Coulthard's car is and how different to Blakely's car, sorry, because we could see the difference there. I mean, we were on for a podium, our tyres held up, but we could see the mass difference we just had there between the two cars.
I've capped the corporate workforce. Not going to lie, not ideal, but I see the logic. We can uncap it as soon as you like, so just say the word.
Uncap it. Oh, we're come back on Friday for the British Grand Prix. Exciting times. Right, let's take a quick look at this admin stuff first of all. Points on the board, boosting fan recognition, performance comparison. So we can see there, yeah, we're still very much the worst car, but I'm sure we can do side-by-side comparison of the 10-2 cars. Yeah, we're a long way off. We're a long way off. I mean, just look at the difference we had there with the Ferrari. Realistically, that's sitting around about here. Yeah, around about here. We're a long way off, and we were battling Hamilton there. We were battling him, which tells us we need to boost the difficulty, but we can't. Unlock a new team restructure activity. With your engineering leadership team to reinvent the structure and key process in order to unlock efficiencies in their day-to-day work. Sounds like a load of nonsense. Improve morale and engineering. Improve... Oh, what's that? 20 resource points. No, we want to start looking at other things. Personnel. We're going to probably have to start looking at this one. Reduce the time to build facility improvements. That's quite big. Fan rating. Hiring personnel while sentiment is positive. Increase the rate at which talks with drivers progress. That's going to be interesting. Personal focus. That has to happen. Personnel focus. Improve facilities. Then corporate. 25% resource point income. Increase the speed at which you're built loyalty with your title sponsor by 15%. These are all things we need to focus in on, but this one here, we need the building to start getting built quicker. So that is going to be key. Let's just get this done whilst we're here. We can't do anything there because the British Grand Prix is so close. Nothing there. We can do a sponsor, secondary sponsorship discovery chance. Reduce the cost of developing durability upgrades and powertrain upgrades. Fan rating, durability and powertrain. Go for that. Why not? That'll do for that setup. That'll do for that. Come on now. Let's be having you. Developments. Did we have a succeed? No, we didn't. Not for there anyway. Why can't we get any developments? Why can't we get developments? This is so frustrating. Nothing else to do there. Nope, nope. And no. I don't understand what we've got to do to start getting developments in this car to actually go through. Right. We've probably not got space to do that. We don't need it because we can't even get the things done that we've got going on already. Nothing to do there. Powertrain, we can't do anything. We're waiting for departments to finalise. Nothing we can do at that point. Progress history. There, oh my god. It wasn't me. That's the picture we all wanted to see. Blakely's car realistically is what, 480? Yeah, I would say roughly around about 480 for Blakely's car. And then Coulthard's car is the higher line. We can see the key just there. Is around about 505, maybe 510 on a generous day. Whereas the Kick Sauber is about 550. So yeah, that's probably the comparison we wanted to see right there, right? Just how far off Blakely's car is. I mean, just how far it is off Coulthard's car alone. But that gap is incredible. Have we had a podium? No, it was. We finished 4th in China with Coulthard. 5th in Miami. That's a very strong race for me personally, though. 9th in Monaco with Blakely. God knows how that happened. 19th, 21st, 21st, 17th, 19th, 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 9th, 21st, 20th, 21st. He's a back of the grid merchant. And Coulthard is mid-pack, I would say at best. Lower mid-pack. But Friday is going to look like a juicy one. Silverstone and Spa. I hope you guys will join me on Friday for another one. Anything in the chat need to pick up on, you'll do better on the next one. Definitely going to look into upgrades. We must upgrade this car. It just needs so much done to it. Try arcade without raceline. You must get faster, do the same track you just raced. I wouldn't actually mind taking the racing off. I've just got it into braking zones till I kind of get used to the no assists, basically, or the lack of assists. It's the only reason I've still got corners on. Once that's gone, they'll start looking for the brake markers. They'll be a lot better. Yes, I do agree. You can change a contract where they have offered you to race for them. Can I change? Oh, so, okay, that's an interesting question. So this one here is not that kind of game, or that kind of save. This one here is my team. So this is my team. We've basically created the 11th team on the grid. And you've basically got to build the team from the ground up here, like just kind of like what we've been doing. So what you're looking at is basically like a driver career, sorry, where you can jump about the teams, but this one here is just basically our team. We're building this team from the ground up, and we can't move. No. Drivers, that's a good shout though. How are we looking for drivers? Back. Yeah, we're nowhere near driver talks. We're nowhere near driver talks. Workforce, can't do anything with that. Sorry guys, I'm just having a quick look through before I do wrap up. Component management, facility improvements. No, that's all done. Yeah guys, I'll wrap it up at that. Thank you all so much for watching tonight. If you're about on Friday, we will do the Great British Grand Prix at Silverstone. We will do the Belgian Grand Prix at Spa. Thank you guys so much for watching. As per usual, thank you for hanging about. It was an awful stream tonight, but we got there in the end. Austria turned out to be a success, guys. Thank you so much, and I will catch you tomorrow. I will play some CarX Street.